Despite pronouncements from both sides of the aisle, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says there is nothing Congress can do to help Israel without a new leader in place. I've looked over Gaza City this evening. Things look quiet now, but earlier today, Israel continued its retaliatory missile strikes into Gaza. The strikes came in retaliation for an unprecedented surprise attack on Israel by Hamas militants early Saturday morning. An Israeli military official says hundreds of Hamas militants have been killed and dozens captured. Israeli media reports say at least 300 people have been killed in Gaza, including 26 soldiers. Officials in Gaza say 20 children are among the 313 people who have been killed there. Meanwhile, fighting in Israel raged on for a second day after Hamas fighters breached the border from Gaza. Officials say the death toll there has reached more than 1,100. They also say the Palestinian militant group is believed to have dozens of captives, and that includes children. This weekend, a religious holiday was supposed to be one of Israel's most festive times. Instead, it marks the country's deadliest in decades. A high-rise building in Gaza City crumbled to the ground Sunday morning, hit by an Israeli airstrike. The blast, a retaliatory move by Israel after Hamas militants launched a surprise attack Saturday, killing hundreds and injuring thousands more. The Israeli Prime Minister says his country is at war and vowed vengeance.
Israel has the right to defend itself and its people. Full stop. There's never justification for terrorist attacks. And my administration's support for Israel's security is rock solid and unwavering.
President Biden condemned the Hamas attack on Israel, pledges U.S. support, as Republican presidential candidates cast blame on the Biden administration, pointing to the president's choices of foreign policy.
The Israeli attack was made because we are perceived as being weak and ineffective, and with a really weak leader.
On Capitol Hill, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle pledged more aid to America's closest ally in the Middle East.
There is a lot of concerns I have right now. I think the administration needs to work with Congress to make sure that Israel has all the resources that it needs.
Despite pronouncements from both sides of the aisle, former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy says there is nothing Congress can do to help Israel without a new leader in place.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 3-4.
Now, in the wake of this attack and subsequent retaliation by Israeli forces, people came together for a Free Palestine rally outside the Israeli consulate in Midtown. Demonstrators say they wanted to remind people of the oppression they say Israel has inflicted on Palestinians for decades. We asked demonstrators whether they condone the terror attacks against civilians by Hamas. Some say they don't see them as terror attacks, but resistance against Israeli aggression.
The debate is that it was unprovoked. A lot of people in country are saying it was unprovoked, but if you look at the history, for more than 7-8 decades, Palestinians have been going through this cruelty, where they are being put in a world's largest open prison called Gaza, and they have a right to defend themselves as well. And
similar demonstrations were held around the world for both Israel and Palestine. A live look at Hartsfield International Airport, where the deadly attack in Israel is impacting travel. FlightAware showing one flight in and one flight out of Ben Gurion International in Israel are canceled. The same goes for airports across the country. Atlanta-based Delta, American, and United, along with one European airline, have grounded all flights there through tonight. This makes up about 15% of travel into Tel Aviv.
Here's how to get into $50 gift card giveaway. So, 1. You must first be a subscriber. 2. You must comment as much as you can on as many videos as you can, because the drawing will be random, and the more you comment, the more chances you will have in being picked.
And lastly, I'll be announcing the winner at the end of the video like this, whether it be my voice or on camera. I will not comment or tell you through the comments that you've won. You'll find out through the end of the video like this. If someone does comment and say that you won and it's not me, report that comment and mark it as spam, because that is a scam. Also, check out these two videos at the end. Have a great day. God bless. Being in the world, but not of the world, allows you to see the evil of the world. Be of Christ Jesus, for he is the truth, and so shall he also show you the truth of all things.